All right, cool. Let's go ahead and get into this shit, man. Cause yeah, y'all been chilling, y'all been rocking with your boy tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. All right, so I got a couple quick hits. So I was asking y'all at the beginning, you know, how do y'all feel about the demure? How y'all feel about that term? How y'all feel about the whole demure
You're very mindful. I don't
movement and all that? All right, so let's see. And I asked y'all like, did y'all like it? Y'all rocking with it? Y'all tired of it, or you just like, man, I don't even know what the hell you talking about right now. So let me go ahead and share my screen, and you know, y'all need to find out what demure is, cause right now I'm being very, very demure. I got my wine glass right here being very, very demure. It's plastic, but it's still very, very demure. All right, here we go. Mm-mm-mm. Let's see.
You see how I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very
Mm-hmm.
mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't look like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. See how I look very presentable? The way I came to the interview is the way I go to the job. A lot of you girls go to the interview looking like Marge Simpson and go to the job looking like Patty and Selma. Not demure. I'm very modest. I'm very mindful. You see my shirt? Only a little chichi out, not my chocho. Be mindful of why they hired you. Here's your reality check, Diva. What's the name you'd like me to make it out to?
Exactly.
You see how I do
Exactly.
my makeup for work?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be very demure, just in case. Just in case. You know what I'm saying? Just in case y'all didn't know.
You see how I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very
Modest.
mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't look like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. See how I look very presentable? The way I came to the interview is the way I go to the job. A lot of you girls go to the interview looking like Marge Simpson and go to the job looking like Patty and Selma. Not demure. I'm very modest. I'm very mindful. You see my shirt? Only a little chichi out, not my chocho. Be
Oh.
mindful of why they hired you. Here's your reality check, Diva. What's the name you'd like me to make it out to?
Yeah. So I mean, so y'all gotta be very demure out here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't demure with it though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't demure. Am I taking requests like music requests? I don't know. Well, nah, I really just kind of wanted to play the music at the beginning. But you know what? I don't know. Maybe tomorrow though. Y'all got a request? I'll play a request. But I do know like once I end this video, like I gotta chop off the first part of it just because I don't want to get a copyright strike on YouTube. But the things that go viral is beyond me. I'm telling you. But like people is really fucking with it though. Yeah, I know that was earlier. My bad. Um I say I'd rather be fly. Nah, I feel that. I feel that. Y'all ain't trying to be demure with it. Oh man. All right. So the next quick hit right here. Hey, if y'all laugh at this, hey, hey, y'all ain't right. I'll tell you right now, y'all ain't right. Man, let me play this real quick. Let me see. Let's see. Hold up. Let me get it. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, but y'all bear with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Hmm. All right. Let's see. All right. So this is like one of those pop the balloon type of situations real quick. And yo, y'all gotta watch my man swallow this laugh though. Hold up.
What are you looking for in a partner?
Basically somebody that can hold me up, not hold me down, cause I go through a lot. You know, that's basically it.
All right. Looking for in a partner. What are you looking for in a partner?
Y'all better not laugh
Basically
either.
somebody that can hold me up, not hold me down, cause I go through a lot. You know, that's basically it.
All right.
That's
Looking for in a partner. What are you looking for in a partner?
Basically somebody that can hold me up, not hold me down, cause I go through a lot. You know.
yo. Hold up though. He say, hey, hold. I will. Nah, but for real. Oh man. Oh, the comments was in the way. Oh shit, my bad. Is he in the wheelchair? Yeah, he was. Oh man, hold on. Let me hold on, let me go back. Let me go back real quick. Let me go back. Let me go back. So I can play this. Oh man. Lord. Okay. Hold up. All right.
That's basically it.
All right. Looking for in a partner. What are you looking for in a partner?
Basically somebody that can hold me up, not hold me down, cause I go through a lot.
A
You
lot.
know, that's basically it.
All right. Looking for in a partner. What are you looking for in a partner?
Basically somebody that can hold me up, not hold me down, cause I go through a lot. You know, that's
Yo.
basically it.
All right.
All right. Man, hey, he say he wants somebody that's gonna. Yo, I forgot who sent me that. Yo, cause a lot of y'all be sending me stuff, or a few of y'all be sending me stuff, and I can't remember who be sending me shit. But yo, when I saw this, I was dying laughing. Oh man. She gotta have upper body strength. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's a little tad bit messy, little tad bit. All right, let's see. Let me and not hold me down. He had to add that part though. Like, I mean, it was already enough when he said, "I need somebody to hold me up." And not hold me down. Like, bruh, trust me, we definitely not trying to hold you down like at all, my dude, my boy. We not trying to hold you down. You know what I'm saying? If anything, we trying to hold you up, my dude. All right, let's see. Let me get into the next one. So, man, if I had neighbors, yo, like, I would want these guys as my neighbor for sure. All right, let's see. I got yeah. After this, I got okay. Yeah. Okay, because I know y'all gonna laugh at this shit. All right, so let's see. So I got another quick hit. Like I say, if yeah, I would really want these dudes to come be my neighbors. Like, I feel like, we would we would have a good time. All right, let's see. Give me just 1 second here, and all right. All right, here we go. Let me see. Make sure that's in see that's in view for y'all. All right, but here we go.
Burn, dude. Did you see all this?
I know, you kind of pink around the gills, son.
I know,
What are you
dude.
putting on it?
Just Viagra.
Viagra? What
Yeah.
does Viagra do for it?
Nothing really, but it keeps the sheets off of me at night.
Man, I can't came across my wife's Tinder page yesterday.
Oh my God.
Madder than hell.
I bet you are.
It says she's fun to be around.
Somebody's catfishing. Well, like they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. And unless you find out you're adopted.
Oh man.
My boss told me to have a good day yesterday.
Yeah.
So I went home.
That's a fact though. Definitely head into the crib.
I was like, I don't give a shit.
Okay. The other day, my little cousin asked me, she looked up at the sky and she goes, "How do the stars die?" And I said, "Usually with an overdose."
Oh.
That's sunburn.
Alright. Alright, that was another little quick hit. I thought that was funny. Somebody sent it to me. I can't remember who sent that shit to me, but I thought that was kind of funny. But he say I found my wife's Tinder page and she said that she was a lot of fun. Said she out here catfishing. Like, you know what? No, you were not that fun. All right, let's see. Next quick hit I got for y'all. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We'll go one more quick hits and then we'll get into these confessions, man. Get into these confessions. All right. So, what's funny to me is like, I don't know. Women think that a lot of women think that, men, I don't know why y'all think men just like drama and that just really attracts us to y'all. And, we just love being mistreated and all of that good stuff. So the next one I'm going to play for y'all, I mean, it was like, oh my God, like a light bulb went off in her head. Here we go. See, yes, misogyny, woman hating, all of that. But you know what? Y'all are not going to shame me for having an opinion whenever it comes to the things that I see and observe out here. But you know what though? I'm gonna give her credit because, hey, she is, she's on point. But she got better when I got better once I done better. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Copy paste. Oh man. All right, let's see. Share my minimize that. Boom. All right. So, breaking. Woman discovers that treating husband with kindness actually makes him happier. Oh my God. Man. Absurdity. Absurd. This is crazy. Wow. Life changing. All right, let's see. Here we go.
That your husband is like sweeter, more patient with the kids when you're treating him well. And not even just with the kids. I feel like overall, my husband is more willing to endure life's foolishness. He's more willing to do little sweet favors for me. He's more willing to show up for me without me having to ask and to do those little things when I'm actually treating him well.
Like, am I tripping? It's almost as if when women reciprocate energy and effort into their man, they get, better treatment from their man.
What? Really?
Almost as if when men treat and reciprocate their energy to their woman, it's almost as if they'll get, the same energy from their woman. It's almost as if like when you treat people decently, people tend to treat the person that's treating them decently also.
Oh,
mind blowing. Right?
Wow.
Do you notice?
One more time.
Your husband is like sweeter, more patient with the kids when you're treating him well, and not even just with the kids. I feel like my husband is more willing to endure life's foolishness. He's more willing to do little sweet favors for me. He's more willing to show up for me without me having to ask, and to do those little things when I'm actually treating him well.
Okay. I ain't gotta hear his reaction, but I mean, come on now. It's like, why does that not compute? Because you know what, a lot of times I hear whenever men have certain complaints about where they feel like their woman is falling short, like she's nagging, complaining, yada yada yada, and yeah, I mean, they can go off on this whole tangent or whatnot, and people will be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know any friends that are like this. I don't have any. Where are y'all finding these women at? And it'd be like, yo, they really be out here not even really knowing, like, again, expecting a lot of treatment, nice treatment from their man. But in return, it's just like, oh, well, hey, I'm just here and you got to deal with it and be cool with it, But once she found out, they're like, hey, you know what? Hey, if I actually treat my guy with some respect, some decency, you know what? Actually, he will. Oh my God, life can be so much better. But it's like, wow, why people don't be getting that? Why people don't be getting that? They still don't know how to reciprocate. If they don't know how to treat you how you want to be treated, they won't ever be able to reciprocate. I mean, I can agree with that. So how was she treating her before? That's what I would like to know. That's what I would like to know. Like, was you treating her like shit, before? And you was like, you know what? I was sitting at the crib and I was thinking, I was like, oh man, maybe I might treat him very nicely. Like, I might treat him with some respect, some decency, some kindness. I might, give him some words of affirmation, let him know that I appreciate what he does. Maybe I'll get down on my knees. Say, maybe I'll just do something other than what I've been doing, because what I've been doing, I've been yelling at this nigga. I've been nagging on this nigga. I've been telling him like, yo, you are not doing X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? I think if I switch up the approach, let's see how that works. And then boom, like, man, I don't understand why, people, this can be on both sides, you know what I'm saying? But again, I'm speaking from the men's point of view, you know what I'm saying? But why is it that it's just like, you will hear women say they want a provider, protector, has to make good money, has to have a bomb personality, has to be good looking, has to be active, has to love God, has to, I need. But then, you just as a man just be like, yo, all right, I would like to provide all of those things. But in return, it's like, what am I going to get in return? And this be like, I'm me. And sometimes people can't give a good explanation as to, what it would be that they would bring into a relationship. But anyways, I just thought that video was quite hilarious. But anyways, let's get into some of these confessions though. All right, we at the 10 o'clock mark. We making good time. I appreciate y'all being up in here and rocking with your boy. So let's see. Let's get into some of these confessions, man. Y'all are wild. Let's see where I want to start from. And as a matter of fact, as I read these off, I need to go ahead and post these on IG just in case for the people that are not able to watch the live stream and don't really care to watch the playback. They at least see some of these. All right. Here we go. First confession of the night. Let me share my screen here, and we're gonna minimize that. Boom, and get into the first one. That's the first one. Okay. All right. So the first one says, I'm a gay black guy here in ATL who recently had a threesome with a new friend and his wife. It started out with us drinking and them coming on to me. I'm now thinking that they could be swingers and they planned it all along. We're meeting up Tuesday night for a repeat. I'll let you know how it was. Okay. All right. So, and I'm not surprised with that being in Atlanta. Definitely not surprised at that. And hey, folks in Atlanta, they definitely be into some freaky shit for real. So I'm not even surprised. Like, but I wonder, what was the conversation between, the wife? What was the conversation between the wife and the husband, and like who initiated, who are we gonna bring into our bedroom? You know what I'm saying? Like, was it the husband that said, hey, I have an attraction to men and maybe we can, find a guy, or was it the wife? Did the wife already know that a husband was bisexual? Like, yeah, I got a couple questions. So, if you happen to watch this on the playback, yeah, let us know, because I'm definitely curious. And let me go ahead and post that to my stories. Let's see. Oh man. All right, here we go. Next one. Someone said that they like to be submissive in the bed. I want to make sure y'all can see these. All right. So this one said they like to be submissive in the bed. That's what's up. I'm not mad at that either. I'm not mad at that either. All right, let me see. Let me go ahead and post that. Would y'all say for the ladies? Well, even for the guys too. Like, would you prefer to be more submissive? Are you more dominant? What is it whenever it comes to intimacy and being in the bedroom? What are y'all? All right, let's see. Next one, okay. Let me close that. Let's see what we got next. Somebody said I smashed roommates one time because they thought I was twins. Gotta love Boston chicks. So first off, I gotta know, like, how did you even pull that off? Like, did you have two different aliases? Did you? I don't know. Like, I'm really trying to figure out how you pulled that off and didn't. And they didn't pick up on the fact that you were just one person, but you were pretending to be twins. Like, yeah, you got to let me know. Yeah, I got questions that need answers. Very much so. Questions that need answers for sure. Smashed roommates one time because they thought I was twins. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's see. Next one, what we got? All right, so someone said, oh, let's see, let me post this other one. Let's see, did I post that one? Yeah, post that one. Let me go back. Make sure I post these. Okay. All right, let's see. The next one. They said, I want to be freaked in front of a group of people and be admired and praised by them. Okay. Hey, some people like being watched. Some people like being watched. Where are y'all at on that? Would y'all rather watch somebody or have somebody watch y'all? Yeah, y'all let me know. Oh, man. All right, so I'm gonna be a little transparent with y'all. I did, I did go to a swingers party once, and I realized in that moment at that party, like it was cool, you know. So, all right, give y'all a little backstory. So I did get invited to. This was probably like 2 years ago, you know, single again, or at least on a break. You know, y'all know what breaks are. A break. So on a break, and I get invited to. First, I got invited to the group chat. Hold up, let me take this off and go back to me. All right, so uh, so I did get invited to. First, it was just a WhatsApp kind of chat room, and whenever I got up in there, I'm like, oh, okay, y'all in here sharing news, y'all talking all kinds of freaky, y'all talking about the next party. And for me, like I'm super, naive, like I'm like, oh, oh, what? I'm like, oh, is this like a swingers group? And so the first party I got invited to, like I didn't go. I forgot why I didn't go, but I got invited to the second one. I said, all right, I'm gonna go to the second one. So end up going to the second one, and it was cool. Hold up, all right, and it was cool. It was like a regular, house party, but at this particular, party or event, like she had different playrooms where people could go in, do their thing, people could watch and things of that nature. So so I mean, I decided to indulge a bit, at the party, and as I'm having it was a time. It definitely wasn't. Yeah, it was a time. It wasn't a good time, but it was a time. Next thing you know, like I see dudes, they whipping they Johnsons out, they putting them in her face, because they watched for a minute and then they decided to whip it out and get involved. And I was like, you know what, like nah, like I'm straight, like in that moment, I knew within myself that that I definitely prefer more of a one-on-one, intimate kind of experience. Definitely not in a group. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was cool, like to each its own. But for me, that just definitely wasn't my vibe. So for the person that said that they wanted to, get it in front of a group of people and be admired and praised by them, hey, shout out to you and kudos to you. And I definitely do hope that comes true. I just know for me, yeah, nah, I can't. I couldn't do it. Maybe it was the people that was there. I don't know. Like they were, yeah, nah. And the other thing too, like these weren't the most like attractive people either. Some of them was cool, but yeah, I'm straight. All right. Let's see. Next, let me get to the next one. All right. You know what? All right, we gonna skip over that one. Y'all can read that one. Yeah, I don't know who sent that. We just gonna keep that moving. Bow. Shout out to you though. All right. Somebody said, I was really feeling you when we met and I felt like we were clicking, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened either. Like maybe we were clicking. Maybe, I don't know. The thing is for me, like, I don't really, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we weren't clicking. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh man. And I mean, the vibe could have definitely been there. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe you was getting on my nerves. I don't know. Maybe you said something that just kind of turned me off. I can't really say. But if you decided to make yourself non-anonymous and wanted to hit me up and we could talk about it, then I don't know. Maybe I could tell you why. But yeah, yeah. I don't know what happened either. I don't know. All right, let's see. Next. All right. Somebody said they would eat the groceries. Cool, but nah, I'm straight on that too. Straight on that. All right. All right, let's see. Next one. Somebody said, I want to come to town just to vibe with you. You know, a cigar bar, some whiskey, art galleries type shit. You know, but I'm up north. Yeah, I mean, all of those kind of sound like I would engage in for sure. Like a cigar bar. You know, I'm not really. I'll be honest. The first cigar bar I went to was a couple years ago for my cousin's wedding, and had a couple. Well, I had a cigar, you know, but yeah, nah, I would do that, and some whiskey for sure. If y'all know me, like my favorite whiskey is like Jack Honey. Art galleries, you know, that's cool. Art galleries type shit, you know. But I'm up north. I don't know. Oh man. All right, let's see. Yeah, nah, it's a cool vibe for sure. Let's see. Someone listen to Sexy Red. I watched that. All right, let's see. I was just checking out y'all's comments real quick. All right, let's see. Next one. Let's see how many more we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I got a few more. All right, let's see. Next one. y'all are y'all are wild. Even whenever I'm gonna tell y'all, man. Even whenever I read these yesterday, today, I'm like, how am I even gonna respond to this on the live stream? And I don't know, like people just be having me blushing for real. All right, so this person said on my wedding day, I would like for you to meet me in the bathroom and talk me through an orgasm and remind me how much I'ma miss the D and the fellatio. No penetration though, LOL. I'll bring the rose. Oh man, again. I don't know. First, okay, all right. First off, don't invite me to your wedding, okay? You know, that is a moment between you and your soon to be husband. This is a glorious day that you have found someone that you are willing to spend the rest of your life with, and that you know, anything that has happened prior, you know, you just gotta leave that off, you know, to the side, and really be happy with, you know, this new future that you are waging forward with your soon to be husband. So, you know, as appealing as that sounds and everything. Yeah, nah. You need to go. Don't invite me to your wedding. What? Yo, that's diabolical. Actually, that's nasty work. Yo, that is nasty work for real. Oh man. That would be insane. Yo, really, like, first off, yo, giving you my address for you to send me an invitation to you and your husband's wedding, and don't let me know the brother. Don't let me know the man. Nah. I couldn't even do it. Oh man, that is hilarious. You know, I am flattered for sure, but nah, man, be happy with your husband. Be happy with the things that y'all are about to do in life. Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's see. Let's see. Next, see what we got. All right, next one. I'm a married woman with a platonic male friend who lives in another state. Sex with my husband is mind blowing, but I'm constantly fantasizing about sex with my friend. I want to experience him so bad, like real bad. I just know our sexual chemistry is off the charts. I don't think he's interested in effing me. Man. Well, I mean, first off, you know, have you maybe you might be, man. See, and this is why when people be like, "Yo, Justin, when you gonna get married? When you go settle down?" Nah, I'm absolutely fine. As a matter of fact, y'all remind me to talk about why I think after 35 and you ain't found nobody, like it's a wrap. Y'all remind me to talk about that if I forget. But but let's see. All right, I'm gonna just be real, and I do believe that when people are in long term relationships, marriages, and everything, like, you do love your partner, you want to be with them, you want to build a life with them. But to me, I do think that people, they don't stop having eyes. The desire to be with other people doesn't stop just because, you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage. People go into, I think this is just me. I think that people go into marriages and long-term relationships with the expectation that, this person is no longer going to have eyes for other people. This person is not going to, I should be everything, for this person. And yeah, while that might be true in the beginning, especially in the honeymoon phase, maybe shortly thereafter, but y'all get to living with each other. Y'all get to see the ins and outs of each other and really get to know who that person is. If you're like, okay, all right, the allure is not there, not like it used to be, but I do think that a conversation definitely has to be had. If you do want to explore something outside of what it is that you got going on with your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your partner. It is 2024, man. Like, I think a lot of things would fly if people are open and honest, and it's going to be, non-judgmental, and it's coming from a good space and not from a space of just, I just want to mess around and fuck around and just disrespect the person that I'm with, but yeah. But in terms of, this married woman and her platonic friend, I mean, do you think that he might have an attraction to you? Have you had the conversation, with him? I would be curious to know. And then do you think it would be worth it? Or is it just, a fantasy in your mind? But I appreciate the transparency on this one though, because that's real. Like, men, I think this is where, everybody, people want to say I'm a woman hater, woman basher, but this is where I think men get it fucked up. I think men get it fucked up when, they just feel like they just got their woman on lock. They feel like she ain't going nowhere. I'm holding it down. I'm paying the bills, and they think that they putting it down, in the bedroom or whatever. And while I can agree that, if I'm doing all of this, like, there has to be a certain amount of loyalty, devotion, that you're not gonna be out here giving out the cat to, Pookie, Tyrone, and Gloctavius and them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, you got to be realistic that, your woman is going to find men that are attractive. Your woman just doesn't stop having eyes just because, you're with her. And I don't know. I think I'm just realistic about that. But anyways, all right, let's see. Next one. Let's see what we got next. All right. One time in band class, JK, I slide. I actually do not have any confessions. I'm one of the good ones and proud. At least that's what they say. But I love what you're doing with the kiddos. Kudos to you. My middle one was a speech therapy baby, so Thank you for all that you do. Why, thank you. I appreciate that for sure. Man, I've been a speech pathologist for 13, 14 years now, something like that. And, it is very rewarding, especially like, whenever you have a child who or parents come to you with their concerns, regarding their child's speech and language skills, and, they're not communicating, especially for those that are, toddler age, 2, 3, very limited language skills. And, you're able to, provide some resources, some strategies, some things that they can implement at home, things that they might already be doing already, but just kind of fine tuning some of the things that they're doing. Because they're only seeing me for, 30 minutes once a week, but they're with their parents all the time. So, being able to give the parents some strategies and some things that they can incorporate at home, and then just to see the progress over time, because one of the things that I say at the end of my YouTube videos, and even just the name of this podcast, is like the Overnighter podcast. Like, it don't happen overnight, but that's with anything that you want to do. Like, nothing happens overnight. And, I think that whenever parents some parents, bring their children to speech therapy, or, they send them off to school, they expect, instantaneous results. But, none of that happens overnight, but you gotta be, look, people applaud me for my patience, and I swear, like, but I'm a relatively chill and cool, just go with the flow kind of person to begin with. But especially dealing with the kids, like, we be doing some of the same activities week in and week out, but it's always super dope to see them actually, catch on to a concept and, see their language skills explode. So I appreciate that. All right, let's see. Next one. My shooting score is 180. Now, when I read this, I'm like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. But shout out to you for having a shooting score of 180. That's what's up. Shout out to you for that. Okay. All right, let's see. Next, we got two more. All right, let's see if y'all can see this one. Okay. Next one. I recently started going to the gym again, and I had an awkward moment with a guy. We locked eyes, and since then, I can't stop thinking about him. The worst part is I'm in a relationship that is shitty, and I deserve better. I just can't leave him, and I don't know why. Man, again, people stay with people out of comfort. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. How long have y'all, I would be interested to know, how long have y'all been together? Why is this relationship so shitty? Shitty enough to where, you done locked eyes with this guy at the gym, and now you just can't stop thinking about him. But, yeah, I want to know. I want to know what y'all think in the comments, though. Let's see. I'm gonna get to the comments in a second, but first off, shout out to you for getting back in the gym again. I don't know how much time you took off from the gym, but shout out to you for getting back in there and getting back on the routine. But then I would be interested to know, like, have you seen this guy other times before at the gym, and it's just this awkward moment where y'all both just kind of locked eyes, or what? But that's crazy off of a glance. You know what I'm saying? You can't stop thinking about him. Like, did you smile at him? Because I know how y'all say y'all shoot y'all shot, and y'all shooting shots be like, now I really need to know. Did you even really look at him though? How long was the eye contact? Because I know how some women do out here. They'll be like, yeah, I shot my shot. I looked at him for like 0.5 seconds. and he didn't look at me. He didn't notice me looking at him. Like, how could he not notice that I was looking at him? Like, you didn't see me over here on the treadmill in the far corner over there, and we locked eyes for like 0.5 seconds. You didn't see me checking you out super heavy, like, oh man. Nah, I'm clowning a little bit, but I would be interested to know that. But then even just with your relationship though, like, this is why, again, as I get older, as people get older, I think that it'd be a wrap on relationships, but I'll talk about that in a second. But you can't stop thinking about them. Like, I just wonder, how long have y'all been together, and why do you think you deserve better? Like, I just can't leave him, and I don't know why. I have no clue either. All right. But y'all, I want to hear from y'all in the comments, man. What do y'all think about what she got going on right now? What y'all think about what she got going on right now? All right, let's see. I got one more confession here. We'll get into it. Okay, so the last one for tonight. Sometimes I wish his ex would disappear off the face of this earth, period. I don't wish bad on her or hate her, but I could definitely go without her being in our lives. I'll take her kids and I'll raise them the right way with love. She's literally a narc. A narc. Oh, that's short for a narcissist. Man, that N word, man, that's a powerful word in 2024. All right, she's literally a narcissist who uses the kids to control these men. Wow. Okay. Sometimes, dealing with the BMs do be a challenge. It is a challenge, especially whenever you do realize that, you can clearly see that this woman is using these kids as a way to, punish the father, whether that's through custody, whether that's through, child support and things of that nature, planting seeds into the kids' minds, whenever it comes to their father, and I mean, I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna talk about it tonight, but maybe if I come back tomorrow, because even with Cam and Nick Cannon, but let me stay on point here. But I just think that whenever you use the kids as pawns, like, I just can't rock with it. I just can't rock with it. But even with being somebody who can actually see like what's really going on, because again, you'll hear it from one side of the standpoint, one side of the story, in terms of this guy, he's a deadbeat, he ain't around for his kids, he don't do X, Y, and Z. But then whenever you find out, the other side of it, it's not that, he is a deadbeat or he doesn't want to be around. It's a matter of, him being parentally alienated from his kids and being involved. So I can definitely understand why, someone who is in a relationship with a person and they see them going through certain situations with the other parent, like why they would possibly feel like that. But yeah, okay. All right. So those were this week's confessions, man. This was a pretty good one. But y'all got to stop really using the word narcissist though. I'm telling you, like, the biggest red flag for me whenever I talk to somebody, and whenever I talk to a woman and she's telling me that, or women in general, like, you tell me that the guy that you were with or the guy that you were talking to was a major, narcissist, like, that automatically is just like a red flag to me, because I feel like that's just the automatic go-to when, you know, maybe things just didn't go your way in the relationship. You know, maybe he did exhibit some characteristics, you know, of a narcissist, but everybody in their mama, everybody and their daddy can't be a fucking narcissist. Like, people got to stop using that word, and you know, people fall for it, hook, line, and sinker, because you know the automatic perception is that, yeah, you know, guys are out here being dogs, men are out here, you know, mistreating women and this, that, and the third. When at the end of the day, you know, it definitely takes two to tango. And yeah, you will never hear me say that, you know, there aren't men who aren't, you know, X, Y, and Z, who ain't shit, who ain't narcissists. Like, okay, yeah, there is definitely that element, but you know, but for that to be the automatic go-to as to why the relationship didn't work, you know, yeah, my red flags go up. And you, especially if you can't even list some characteristics of what a narcissist is. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so which is actually going to lead into this next little segment, or at least one of the topics that I want to get into for tonight. And it comes from Pop the Balloon, and I'm gonna share my screen with y'all, and I'm gonna share this portion of Pop the Balloon. But let me yeah, I'll post the rest of these after the live stream. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into this next video, because I played this episode of Pop the Balloon. Was it last week? It might have been last week or week before last, but we didn't get all the way through to the part that I really wanted to get to, because one of the gentlemen that came up, you know, looking for love. He's, you know, in a panel full of women, in a lineup full of women or whatnot, and you know, he simply asked the question, like, you know, when was your last relationship? Why did it end? What was one thing that you did wrong, and what was one thing he did wrong, and what was one thing you did wrong? And every time, like, I hear, you know, some women say why the relationship failed or what they did wrong in the relationship, is always one or two answers. So I'm gonna play this clip, and then I'm gonna see if y'all can pick out, you know, the one or two things that majority of people say, or majority of women say, whenever they say, or whenever they're talking about their shortcomings in a relationship. So let me cue this clip up real quick. So, and as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pour another glass of wine real quick. So, all right, let me see what y'all saying in the in the chat. Let's see. Let me read up real quick. There's like the strawberry letters. Now that's a fact. The gym can be a dangerous place. Hey, you know, because a lot of the movements in the gym definitely do resemble movements in the bedroom. And if someone, you know what I'm saying, definitely is attractive, then I can see where people, you know, where their minds go certain places. But all right, let's see. I see mine was shared. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. Let me pour this glass, and then we'll get into this Pop the Balloon segment. And then after that, we'll because I was debating. I was like, yo, do I want to play Pop the Balloon? Did I want to do the Pineapple Show, or did I want to play Kendra G's live stream? And Kendra G's live stream, I decided on Kendra G's live stream because, one, you know, again, people will say, where y'all meeting these women? I don't know nobody that's like that, you know. But then you will actually hear it from, you know, women themselves in terms of the things that they're looking for, their dating expectations and standards and all of that. And it's women talking to women. So, you know, so y'all can stop it with the misogyny And the woman hate because it ain't even like that. It ain't even like that. All right. All right, let's see. Here we go. I think I was at the hour and 7 minute mark. Yeah, let me go back. Okay. So I want y'all to pay attention to these responses. And I'm going to react to it as we go along too. So, all right, here we go. Nope, not that one. Here we go.
Okay. We'll start here with your name and age and the
Oh, let's see. Hold
question.
on. Let me go back.
Behind the toilet, it looked like it ain't been touched in months. Like, that's a deal breaker.
different.
Like, you know, IG.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we do not have any pop balloons.
Oh, we don't?
No. So I'm actually going to go ahead and switch it on over to you. You know what? Let's start off with you having to ask the ladies a question.
Question.
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of like a 3-in-1, maybe a 4-in-1.
Hold up. Wow. Okay. There we go.
Depending on how I word the question, but how long have you been single?
Hey, y'all let me know if y'all can hear the audio. It should be good,
How long did
though.
your last relationship last? And name one thing he did wrong in that relationship, and name one thing you did wrong in that relationship.
Okay. We'll start here with your name and age and the answer to his questions.
My name is JoJo, and I'm 30. My last relationship was a while ago.
A while ago,
Many years.
Is it a time frame?
It was like 2016.
2016. Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And what was the second part?
How long did it last? How long did your last relationship last?
We were together for like 7-8 months.
7-8 months. Okay. And name one thing he did wrong and one thing you did wrong in that
Pay
relationship.
attention.
I think both of us kind of had bad communication.
Bad communication. Okay.
But what ended it all was like distance. We ended up
Distance.
moving away from each other. Yeah.
Got you. Okay.
All right. Let's go over here. Name, age, and the answer to his question.
Okay. All right. I got to stop right there. All right. Now, she said, we both. Like, okay. All right. And you know what? A lot of people definitely have poor communication skills in relationships. And as I'm saying this out loud, I'm not even saying I got the best communication skills in relationships either. But I just thought it was funny that, you know, instead of her just saying like I, you know, was a poor communicator and led with that first, it was automatically we both like, nah, let's just stick to you. But all right, here we go. Next one.
Hi, I'm Deja Marie. I'm 33.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you. I've been single for 2 years now. My last relationship lasted collectively about 3 years. We started off as friends. We built a very deep friendship with each other. We became best friends, and then that evolved into a romantic relationship.
Gotcha.
The reason we ended, we just were not on the same page. I think he wanted to deal with me for quite a while, but once we actually met, he wasn't ready to fully commit in that way. He still kind of wanted to do his own thing. And at the place in my life, I want someone that's serious and committed and is wanting to settle down and build something in depth, like you stated.
Right.
So because of that, I just didn't want to pass any more time with something that he wasn't 100% in with.
Got you. And can you name one thing he did wrong and one thing you did wrong?
I would say his lack of commitment or just his lack of discipline, because we went over what our boundaries were when we started, and with us being close friends initially, I had a clear understanding of what he was looking for. I thought he had a clear understanding of what he was looking for, but when it came down to just having that full commitment and not being able to go out and do what he wanted to do, that wasn't sitting right with me. So I think that was the main thing that ended our relationship. As far as me, I think I would take accountability in that relationship. There were certain things I seen in our initial friendship that should have been considered red flags. And small things like that, or going out, or things he likes doing on his free time that I kind of skipped over, hoping he would change.
Gotcha.
So I would say that was probably my fault, is looking at the initial red flag and following through, thinking I can change him.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Your
pause.
name and age and the address.
Pause. 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 Because, and we're just gonna pay attention. We're just gonna pay attention. But you know what I thought was so interesting whenever he asked her that, he's asking, like, what is something that you did during the relationship that could have been detrimental to the relationship. It could have been, like the previous woman said, where she said she was a poor communicator. Maybe she jumps to conclusions and assumptions. Maybe she has gotten a little disrespectful. Maybe, just something like that. But I notice a lot of times when women talk about, their shortcomings or where they failed in the relationship, it's always like, I ignored the red flags. I allowed certain behavior to go on for so long. And it's like, nah, that's not what men are necessarily looking for whenever they ask you a question like that, because automatically that's the easy go-to. Anybody could say, oh, I ignored the red flags. I decided to keep going in the relationship even though I saw X, Y, and Z. But you still decided to, deal with the man. You still decided to deal with the woman, but okay, so after you saw the red flags, like, there was definitely some things that you did within that relationship that, were not favorable to the person that it is that you're with. And that's what I think my man is trying to get at. So let's keep going, and we'll go to the next one.
Questions?
My name is Misha, and I'm 27.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. My last relationship was about a year ago, and it did last about a year and a half. I'm going to start with me. Something that I could have done better was let go. Sometimes when I'm so invested into something, I don't know how to let it go. So when I had saw the signs and I had saw he wasn't interested, he could have stayed as long as he wanted to, but he just didn't go. But I saw he wasn't interested, so I should have let go.
Gotcha.
And that's where I hold accountability for. Something that he could have done better was don't commit to something if, like, I wanted marriage. And he kind of went along with it, and that's not what he wanted. He wanted to go out, he wanted to party, but he wanted to kind of play the husband, but that's not what he wanted. So.
Gotcha.
Okay, let me pause right here again. When men are asking, where did you fall short within the relationship? Because it's never that, you're perfect and you don't have your own shortcomings or, personality traits that somebody might find unattractive. It's, oh, I didn't let go. It took me too long to recognize that I should have let the relationship go, or, like, it's still something based on what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but all right, here we go. Next one.
Name and age and the answer to his questions.
My name is Miriam, and I am 34. My last relationship, I think it was like 2018. I'm not sure because it's been so long. We were on and off for like 10 years. The last two questions were.
Oh, okay, you said 2018?
Yeah,
and then basically just name one thing he did wrong and one thing you did wrong in that relationship.
I don't think it's just one thing, but the icebreaker for me was he got physical.
Oh, physical, yeah. That's
so that was like, like I said, we was on and off for like 10 years. So when you hold on to something and you're like, okay, you're hoping for someone to change. But yeah, when it gets physical, I don't do that. So.
And you said he got physical. So what's one thing that you did wrong in that relationship?
I attack back. That's one thing I think I do, like, because I'm like very dominant as well. So I don't do too well in control. I feel like a man should know how to be a man, and a woman should know her place as well. But it's like, I don't know how to explain it, but I think it was just more so my mouth. Like, I attack with my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you go low, I'm gonna go lower. I think that's my thing. You know. But that's really it. Yeah.
Go to our next lady.
Pause. 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 And more pause. Again, see, even whenever it comes to, and I'm not so, no. Whenever someone tells me, again, it goes along with the narcissist argument, because I mean, whenever you look at domestic violence statistics, you know, you start to see that a lot of times shit be bi-directional, meaning that both people are engaging in a certain level of domestic violence. It's never just niggas just be super angry and just be wanting, I gotta beat on somebody. Like, no. Usually a lot of times it be a lot of verbal back and forth going on between two people. And you know what I'm saying? She said it out her mouth that she attacks with her mouth, that she can be, you know, mouthy. Now, by me saying this, now y'all should already know, but if I got to put the disclaimer out here, I'm not saying that you got to put your hands on nobody at all. However, you do got to realize that if you're going to be up in somebody's face, especially a grown ass man's face, talking shit, putting your finger all in his face and just being hella disrespectful, that's why I think a lot of men, you know, really value respect over being loved, because, you know, that's just on a whole nother level where you feel like you can just be all up in my face, knowing good and well, you know, from a physical standpoint, like it's not even a match, but I'm trying to be cool, but you up here egging me on. And just from, because I did watch this episode, just from listening to her, like, I can see why somebody would want to get physical. Not saying that would be me, because at the end of the day, it's never that deep. I'm a bounce. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't got time. I got too much shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, nah. All right.
Age and the answer to his questions.
Hi, I'm Zola Stone. I'm 31.
How you doing?
And I didn't want to be rude, but when you asked the question, I wanted to pop already.
No, go ahead.
Okay, we might have to agree to disagree, Leah J.
Okay.
Because I definitely do think there could be reasons, but
Because I already know you're not gonna like it, but my last relationship was New Year's, January. So that's just.
So you popped because you assumed that I wasn't gonna like it?
Yeah, because it's so recent, and the other women, you know, it's been a couple years, and
Nah, that ain't no
you know
reason.
the healing process.
Yeah, that ain't no, so you're not healed yet?
No, I am,
You
but
are?
I'm just saying, I don't know. Maybe if it were me, I don't know. That might
But yeah,
be a problem, you know, just
Nah, you can't assume stuff like
January's
that. Yeah. Nah, you
couple
can't assume like that.
months.
Yeah.
I
That's
just
fine.
assumed,
If you want to
you
get
know,
your
that's
balloon back,
too
you
recent.
could, but you don't have to assume like that.
But even if you don't mind about that, like, I just feel like you're such a pretty boy. Like, no, you're very handsome, very sexy.
Definitely not a pretty boy.
But I mean, like, I just get player vibes.
Player
They make me
vibes?
nervous, yeah, like player. I get the player.
So you projected.
No, I don't know. Okay. I just got the player
she was
vibes.
interesting too,
I ain't gonna lie,
because
you would have said that if I was in my early
Oh,
20s. Then you know you would have been spot on. But nah, now I'm grown. Like, you know, life
You're
is more
looking,
serious. Yeah, I mean, it's more serious for me.
How
So,
old are
like,
you?
Yeah, I'm 34.
Oh, 34.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's all right, girl.
That's
Don't
cool.
worry. You popped. All right.
all right. So let's see. So next, I want y'all to pay attention to the next part.
Those responses, you know, hearing everything they had to say.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and have you pop one girl's balloon. So let me give you a pick.
Yeah, one.
There you go. And just go ahead and pop one of theirs.
I might have to go with you.
Okay, why did we end up popping hers?
I ended up popping because when I asked what's one thing he did wrong and one thing you did wrong, it was kind of basically like you led with two things that he did wrong, or the reason you felt like you did something wrong was because what he did. So, you know, I felt like it wasn't no accountability there.
Okay.
So that's only the reason.
Okay.
And I knew that. Because whenever I watched this episode the first time, I was like, yeah, he's probably going to pop her balloon because it wasn't anything based on like solely on what she did. You know, it was, I ignored the red flags. I ignored what he was doing and the personality characteristics and all of that. So I knew he was gonna pop her balloon for that reason, because again, it was like, where did you what specifically did you do? Like, you know, did you cheat on the nigga? Did you, were you disrespectful? Were you abusive? Because again, I see y'all in the chat. But yeah, because we're not gonna act like the abuse don't go both ways. And I'm not saying, okay, again, this is where things be getting a little disingenuous with y'all in the chat. Is that I'm not saying that there aren't men who aren't just angry, but I'm just saying that, in a lot of these situations, it just don't go one way. Usually it's two people involved in a situation. Now, I mean, again, there are situations where there are men who are just abusive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to deny that. In the same instant though, I'm not going to sit up here and say that there aren't women out here who aren't abusive as well. But that's the thing that does not get talked about and highlighted, But hey, king of the misogyny here.
And so why did you have your balloon unpopped for him?
Initially, I liked the things that you said. I think we have a lot of things in common as far as what you like to do in your free time, or a lot of things I like to do on my free time as well. I think you're very well spoken. I find you to be very attractive. I like your skin tone. I like your tattoos.
Appreciate
I like how you speak. You seem to know what you're looking for, and I like that. So I just wanted to hear more.
Thank you. Okay, go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
Another one, okay.
Yes.
Based off your personality,
listen.
Name some intangibles you will bring into a relationship.
Okay. Start right on here.
Okay, you said based off
your personality.
I really just kind of wanted to play that little segment right there real quick. Just because, again, you have these conversations in terms of like, if you're asking somebody and you're just trying to get to know them and trying to figure out like, okay, are they aware? I think a lot of people these days aren't necessarily self-aware. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, how perfect they are, or people feel like they don't have no flaws. You know what I'm saying? People feel like people out here really be acting like it's an honor and a pleasure for this other person to be getting to know them. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, they got a whole bunch of other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? So, but I just thought that segment was interesting because, again, you can ask, and again, I'm not going to keep on repeating myself, but you ask women like, where did you fall short in the relationship? And it turns into, oh, well, my shortcoming was that I didn't see the signs. And that's not what men are necessarily asking for. But y'all can listen to me or not, or y'all can go over and listen to, the Derrick Jacksons of the world and, let them tell y'all whatever. But anyways, let's see. Let me see what y'all saying. Okay. Appreciate you coming through. I know you're not here anymore. Let's see. There are a lot of abusive men because they are angry or using the substance. Okay, yeah, I mean, I w- I won't argue with that. It's a build up in the men, and then again, a lot of times men can express their grievances and share where they feel like their woman is coming up short. But a lot of times, it's a lot of deflection. It's a lot of gaslighting. It's a lot of nah, I don't do that. Oh no, I don't do that. Or only reason I did that is because you did X, Y, and Z. Never just, oh, you know what? I can understand where you're coming from, or just trying to understand where they're coming from. Um, but let's see. What else? There's too much talking about previous relationships. They are giving up too much information. Seems like their attention span is short. They can't even remember what the man asked. Yeah, nah. Let's see. We get it. These women have literally done zero introspective work. Okay, like I said, people just don't be aware. For real. She said she was annoyed. Okay, you said because she knew he wasn't what she wanted and tried it. Well, again, I mean, well, that's her fault. But at the same time, that does not excuse the fact that within that relationship, he probably expressed a complaint or a grievance or a point in which he felt like she was falling short, and that's what she didn't give. All right, so let's see. So this is gonna actually kind of tie into the Kendra G show because yeah, we'll watch that because if y'all are familiar with Kevin Samuels, before he passed away, he somewhat had a similar. Basically, Kendra G just copied and ripped off KS. Like let's be for real, but she's bringing up single women, who are looking for love, and and she's asking specific questions that men that would possibly want to date her would like to know. And so I'm just pointing out a trend from what I observed from the male eyes. All right, so let's see. We'll go ahead and get into it. All right, let me see. Do I wanna play this one? Nah, where was the one that I watched from earlier? There was one live stream that I watched earlier. Let me pull it up. Let me find it. Was it this one? Yeah, no, it wasn't this one. It had to be this one, I think. Sorry, y'all. Didn't have this up sooner. Yeah. It was this one. All right, let me see. Let me get it. Let me get it right. And see, that's another thing. Whenever we had these conversations, like I can easily say, men, you know what? Yeah, niggas be dogs. Niggas can be abusers. Niggas can be all of these things that y'all say that they are. And you will not hear a disagreement from me on that. But the minute that I just have the slightest criticism, the minute that just had the slightest opinion, then all of a sudden I don't know any women that's like that. You must hate women. Oh my God, here we go. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like it's never fair and balanced, but it's all good. Trust and believe, cause
What are your deal breakers?
a nigga don't be wrong.
A deal breaker.
All right, hold up. All right, so let's see. So let's get into this Kendra G singles live. All right. Go ahead and get into it. Let's see. Let's see. Before we get into it, let me see what y'all talking about. She's been a good woman to him in that relationship. It's like overlook red flags all the time. I'm not saying that they don't. People do overlook red flags. Yeah, no, true. You don't think that men overlook red flags whenever they see somebody that's being a bit clingy? You don't think that men overlook red flags because she's she got a little attitude, but other than that, she cool and the and the sex is good. Like motherfuckers overlook red flags all the time, but that still does not mean that within that relationship that this guy didn't do things that were not favorable in the relationship. That does not mean that just because you overlooked the red flags, you chose to overlook the red flags. Nobody told you to keep going in the relationship and pursuing this guy despite these red flags that's popping up. You know what I'm saying? People still chose to engage in whatever it is that they decided to engage in. But at the same time, that does not mean that you were perfect in that. So that's my thing, man. Yeah, no. Yeah, people aren't perfect, but people do have red flags, but people still run them red flags, run them red lights, and still be fucking up in that relationship. So, anyways, man, let me go ahead and share my let me share my screen. Do 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 do. All right, here we go.
Quinn, show me the room. Why I feel like she's the something. She's the something. Show me your room. She's the what? Show me the room. Ooh, child, you took
You
me
said you want to see my room?
huh?
You said you want to see my room?
Yeah, what you got going on, girl?
I'm just up here twisting my son's hair. He's starting some locks.
You say you're up here doing what?
I'm twisting my son's hair. He's about to start locks like mine.
Oh, okay. Well, are you here to find love too?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yes,
What's your name,
ma'am.
baby?
My name Wendy.
Wendy. Wendy, where you coming? Where you
Yes.
calling from, Wendy?
I live in Las Vegas, but I'm from you in my hometown, or you live in my hometown in Los Angeles.
Okay, I live in LA. So you live in Las Vegas
Yeah.
now?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 42.
42. What you do for
Wait,
a
how old am
living?
I? What is this? Yeah, I'm 42.
42. What's your zodiac
You
sign?
don't know how old you are?
I'm a Libra.
And what do you
Oh,
do for
you
a
gonna
living?
say do what Kendrick Cam? I gotta get decent, if you know what I mean.
You didn't get there yet.
I know, but I want to
Just say we ain't got that yet.
just make sure that I am there.
All right,
You
hold
say
up,
you have
hold
a
up, hold up.
vehicle?
First off, okay, all right. Are we not grown? Okay, we 42 out here. You say, see, this is why I don't think that people really be serious about looking for love or looking for somebody that they want to spend the rest of their life with, because how you come on camera and you not ready. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying that you gotta, have a backdrop and a ring light and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But how you jump on this show where you see that Kendra G, she has like 250,000 subscribers on YouTube alone, not to mention what her presence is on Instagram, Facebook. You are presenting yourself to a group of men that could possibly, want to pursue you. But you jumping on here and you ain't even camera ready. You ain't even ready to go. Like that already to somebody like me, it's like, yeah, nah, you not even, if I want to be in a relationship, like, yeah, nah, you're not even serious.
No, I don't have on a bra. It's not a good look.
You ain't got no bra on. Why you ain't got no bra on?
It's not a good
So
look.
she's preparing for the Kendra Cam to come.
Yes, I am preparing for that. I'm preparing for that.
Okay. You ready? So we got Wendy, Los Angeles, 42
Yes,
Libra. What's your
yes.
zodiac sign?
Libra.
I'm sorry, you didn't tell me that. You have any kids?
Yeah, I have two.
How old are your two
And
kids?
yes, I have two baby daddies. Yes, I do. And
Appreciate the
I can't
honesty.
have no more. I don't want no more.
Okay. Turn your TV off. I hear something in the background.
Again. See, you not ready. You not ready. You don't want to find love. Why is your TV on in the back? That was distracting me. Why is your TV on? You know, like the little things matter to somebody who is worth something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you dealing with Pookie, Tyrone, Gloctavius, and them. He might be cool with the smoke detector beeping. He might be cool with you presenting yourself with no bra on and TV on in the back. You know what I'm saying? But nah, come on, man. You too old. You too old for that.
Probably the TV. That was a T. Is that better?
This is better. Okay, so you said you do got two baby daddies. Okay. So we got that
I
clear.
do.
How old are your two kids?
18 and 14.
Okay. Have you ever been
Yeah,
married?
I learned my lesson. I'm sorry. No, never married.
Okay, what lesson did you learn?
I I'm sorry.
What's the lesson you learned you want to share?
The lesson that I learned, I would say don't ignore red flags. Do not ignore red flags.
I'ma just let me keep playing, man.
And be aware of the red flags that you give. Because I know I do give red flags sometimes. Like I'm gonna be honest, like I know I do, but um, like people judge me all the time, but like their judgments are not always correct. Like just because of the way I come off, like the way I speak, like people often basically judge me like before they know me just because of my behavior sometimes.
Hold up though. But is it okay? I get it. I get it. You know what? Sometimes you know what people can get the wrong perception of you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you walk around with arresting beat RBF. You walking around with the RBF, but you know what? I actually talk to you, and I figure out, you know what? You actually cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you look a little mean, you look a little rough around the edges, but you know what I'm saying? There's actually some femininity under all of that, RBF. And maybe that's because you feel like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I got to protect myself out here, which again, I totally understand. But at the same time, let's not sit up here and act like, yo, no, your behaviors when you present yourself out here in the world, yeah, people are going to judge you based on how you act. Whenever I'm engaging with folks, whether it be online, in person, whatever, like I'm always gonna be the same. That's why I don't run into a. That's why in my life I don't deal with a lot of drama because I conduct myself in a way that does not bring drama and stress to my life. So you know what I'm saying, but all right, man. Let's keep going.
Okay, you done got dressed. Are you situated, honey? Get back over to the middle.
Yeah.
You're too close to the
She
center.
yeah, she's definitely saying she's toxic also for sure.
Okay, we have a
I
glare. We have a
wanted.
light glare over your
Oh,
face.
let's see.
Let me see if it's gonna be a hindrance. Okay, that's better.
I
Yeah,
should
that's
probably turn around.
okay, girl. All right, you ready now, honey? Ooh, child, we done did a lot.
Look at Kendra.
Ooh,
She
why you
frustrated
keep
already.
moving?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get decent. I want to put my bra on. I don't want to be on
I thought you
camera
put your
like,
bra on already.
no, I didn't. It's almost okay. I'm almost ready. Okay, there we go.
Putting a bra on right there. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, yo. All
I'm
right, all
sorry.
right. Yo, the next woman I go for, you know, the first time we FaceTime, please come without your bra on. You know what I'm saying? Put that bra on the first time we get on the FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Let me know what's really real. Oh man, yeah, she tripping. Like, boy.
My bad. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm in pajamas and everything. Like, I'm ridiculous. But I didn't want to miss this because I keep missing it because I'm always at work.
You got
Okay,
your
I'm
bra on?
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes.
You do know you
Okay,
called me
better.
with your bra off, right?
She know that.
I do, but I was doing my
At first
son's
I was
hair
like,
and I
yeah,
seen the
yeah, yeah,
live
I
come.
called y'all, and that's why y'all not ready. It's like y'all called
No,
me,
no,
not
no. I
ready.
know you didn't call me. It's totally my fault. Like I know. But I didn't want to miss it this time because I keep missing it every time because I'm always at work.
Okay.
Every
Wendy, are
time
you
I
ready
see it,
now?
I'm at work.
Wendy, okay, listen, you gotta. I'm trying to be patient with you. Stop moving. We gotta start,
She
okay?
trying to be patient with your ass.
Okay.
Okay.
I am a little nervous too, so
She need a
Okay.
tripod.
You ready, honey?
She need to set her book up
yes,
against
ma'am.
a.
All
She need
right.
to set her phone up
We
against a
got
book or
Wendy, Los
something.
Angeles, 42, is a Libra, mom of two kids, by two men. Have you ever been married?
Never.
Never. Okay, stop moving,
I was
Wendy.
engaged once, but it didn't work.
Okay, she was engaged once, but it didn't work. What do you do for a
Well,
living?
kind of three times, but yeah.
Whoa,
I
ho,
worked
Wait.
whoa,
two.
Okay,
whoa,
wait.
whoa, 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 whoa. We not about this. She said, why she try to say, why she try to say I was engaged once. She was really about to run with that, and then she was like, she tried to slide that in real quick. You know, it's kind of like three times. Like, whoa, hold up. We not going any further until you explain. We're not going no further until you explain why. You've been engaged three times and you're here on my show with no bra on, trying to find love. Like, yeah, no.
Day. Stop moving, okay? Now you're 42.
Am I? Oh, maybe I'm shaking. Yes.
You're 42. I'm gonna need you to act like an adult. It's simple instructions. We're gonna stop moving, okay? Okay. Now
I'm
you said,
probably shaking. That's probably why.
okay. Wendy, you said you've been engaged 3 times.
Yeah.
So what happened to all three engagements?
Let's hear it.
Well, the first time it was before I had kids, and it was because he was a cheater. The second time it was my second baby daddy, and it just didn't work because our relationship didn't work. And the third time, the guy also cheated. He had a baby on me.
Oh, so you were engaged and he got somebody else pregnant while y'all were engaged?
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, like I feel like he was already with the person like before we even got together, and then our relationship just went so quickly, and then it just didn't work out.
Okay.
It didn't
So
work out
so
the
so
way
Now,
it's
is he
giving.
still
It's
with you today?
giving. Oh well, hold, stop,
No,
stop,
I
stop,
was only
stop. It's giving. This is not demure. It's not giving. It's not giving demure at all. Whatsoever. This is not. She's not mindful. This is not giving demure in the least bit. Um. Oh man. All right. Let's see. Let's keep going.
engaged to my youngest son's father, and that didn't work.
Wendy, can you put the phone down? Because I want you to understand how you're challenging our patience tonight. So put the phone down somewhere so it won't
Um,
move as much.
if I put it down, you said I was in a glare. Jerry, come turn this light off. So let me see if this works because you said it was a glare. Turn the light on.
Let's just work with.
Is
Okay.
that better?
Let's just try.
Is
Let's.
that better?
Yeah. I mean, yes. We'll work with this. I just don't want the
Yeah,
phone to
let's
ring.
work
Okay,
with
there
that.
we
Let's
go.
work with
Okay.
that.
So Wendy, Los Angeles, what do you do for a living?
Right now I work for a security company, basically in operations.
Okay. Security company operations. So we got
Yeah.
Wendy. Wendy, who lives in Las Vegas, but
Yes.
from LA. 42 is a Libra.
Mhm.
42, a Libra,
Shut
mom of two
up.
kids, by two men, works in security operations. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Um, a genuine one that knows how to basically tell the truth, that knows what they want, like, and basically knows how to treat a woman and speak to a woman.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers are like no drug addicts, like no players, no basically man children.
No man children. Okay. Um, what should he look a certain way?
I don't really. They have to be black. I'm sorry, they have to be black. But I don't have like a. I like dark skinned guys, but I'm open. They don't have to be like, oh, you got to be super fine and you got to have a beard and you got to be 10 feet tall. Like I'm open, and as long as they're taller than me, like I don't really have a height preference.
All right, all right, all right. What y'all think about her physical characteristics? Y'all think she telling the truth, or y'all think she capping when it comes to that? Because I think she capping. I think that if this was the Pineapple Show and they were bringing up bachelors, to come up and try to shoot they shot with her. Oh man, if they were not like my man from the Pineapple, I mean not the Pineapple Show, but the Pop the Balloon, the one that I just played. Yeah, yeah. If they weren't chocolate brothers like that, yeah, no, she ain't dealing with it. She ain't dealing with it. Oh man.
Say one more time.
I said as long as they're taller than me, I don't really have a height preference.
Okay. What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
He should not ask me for money, and he should have a job, like, and is able to take care of himself. Like you got to make 150 a year. No, no, you got to make your own money. You got to not ask me for money, and you have to be stable. And no homosexuals.
No homosexuals.
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
I ain't mad at that.
Homosexual is does it have a place to live?
Like they're basically looking for a relationship because they need somewhere to stay. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
know.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
None of those. All right. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Uh oh. Let's
Okay.
get the Kendrick cam.
Can you see me?
We gotta see
Mm,
your legs.
mm, kill him.
Can you
Oh.
hold on? Let me just put it in the mirror. I'm sorry I'm moving,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
just
Go to
turn
the
it towards
mirror.
the mirror.
Let's see what you look like. Let's see. Let's see what it's
No,
hitting on.
during the
Are you
Kendra
able
Cam,
to
you
turn
see
the
me.
camera around?
You can move during the Kendra Cam. That's the expectation.
Oh wait, maybe you could be see it. Like,
Oh
hold
Lord.
on.
Oh Lord.
Can you? I don't know. I don't have nowhere to put the
Flick.
Jerry.
Jerry. Jerry! Come hold this camera.
Could you hold this
I'm trying to find you a stepdaddy. Come hold this
so you
camera
can
real
see?
quick.
Hold it like yeah.
Yeah, hold it right there. Let's see what mama
So
working with.
bring the camera down a little bit so we can see the. Someone says say
You're
Kendra
about
say
to
full
turn it
body.
off. What are you
We gotta
doing?
see the full body.
Oh my god.
Oh god, yeah. You
It's
know
right. You
what?
have your
Nah,
hand right
it's a wrap.
over it. They got to see my full body.
What
Son,
I
they got
need
to
to
see my full
wait.
body. Move
Just move
over.
back. I think we can see you, girl. All right.
Can you see me?
We got you, mama.
Kendra
Now
say,
keep saying it.
I
What's
look,
don't.
your
we
name
got you.
again? We got
I'm
you.
5'6".
Okay, we got you, Wendy.
Yeah, I'm
All right,
5'6".
we good, Wendy. We see you, boo.
Oh,
Duh. Hey,
okay.
look. Let's not act like looks aren't as objective as people may seem to think. People want to say beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. I'm not giving my judgment on this woman one way or the other. But what I am saying is that, you know, people generally know when they see someone who can be attractive to the general population. Now, does that mean that they necessarily have to be your type? No. But you can see why other people would find them attractive. And by Kendra's response, and even y'all's, I know y'all sitting at home. I know y'all sitting at home thinking like, yeah, nah, she ain't got it like that. She ain't got it like that. But at the same time, these will be some of the same ones that will come out here and say, dude gotta have, this laundry list of things, but then you're not even marking off the first check box whenever it comes to the guy's qualifications. But let keep going. Let keep going.
So you said earlier you just want a man that's taller than you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Struggle
You did
streaming.
it. I didn't do it.
She struggle streaming. She ain't looking for love. Look,
The
disappointed.
struggle is
Kendra,
so real.
disappointed.
Let's see if she comes back in. Quinn, show me the room. If you want to be a guest, the link is in the
Come
comment
on
section on
back, Whitney.
YouTube.
Come on back.
Quinn, show me your room. Is there on your comment section on YouTube and also in the comment section on Facebook. Oh, she's back. I think she got disconnected by accident.
I don't know what happened. Sorry about that.
I think we got disconnected. Okay, you ready for the next question, honey?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. When was your last relationship?
My last relationship was in 2020, like right before I
2020.
moved to Vegas. Mhm.
2020. I dropped my pen. Excuse me. 4 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Whew. In 2021.
Okay, 3 years ago. Okay. Are you on a celibate
Yeah.
journey?
No, but I don't like to have sex with every guy I meet. Like I don't believe in mixing all that energy, like soul ties with every single person. I don't do that.
What are y'all thoughts
Okay.
on soul
Fair
ties? Are
enough.
soul ties
All right.
real?
So three flaws you have to work on.
Oh,
Okay. Now, what are three flaws that you have to work on? Again, this goes back to old buddy from Pop the Balloon who asked the women, and this would be a legit question that I would ask too. Like, yo, like, what do you feel like are some things that if I was looking to be with somebody in a long term serious relationship, like, what are some things you feel like you need to work on in order to make your next relationship successful? You know, that's basically what my man asked on Pop the Balloon, and this is what Kendra's asking here. Okay, y'all heard the responses on Pop the Balloon. We're gonna hear the responses here on the Kendra G Show. Let's get into it.
um, I would say that I'm too. I don't want to say picky because like I have talked to guys and I always like basically stop talking to them like as soon as I see red flags. Like I quit talking to people because they yelled at me, like because they name call. And I think that, I mean, I can't really, I know that I have flaws, but like I can't really think of it off the top of my head. Like it's basically the reason why I'm single and the reason why I keep attracting the same guys. Like it's something. about myself, which I haven't figured it out to why I keep attracting the wrong people. Like I just
Okay, let's pause there. If y'all had to give 3 reasons based on y'all's interaction, based on what y'all seen so far with her, she says that she can't figure it out. She don't know why. She can't find the guy that's for her. You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think would possibly be some reasons why, she isn't finding the type of guy that she's looking for? I'm gonna let y'all comment down in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Let this be interactive. I really do want to hear y'all's opinions though.
I'm not sure, but I know that there are things that I need to work on. Like
But
I
you
know
don't
I
know your
have
three
physical
flaws?
flaws clearly. I'm sorry.
You don't know your three flaws?
Like I said, like I'm quick to cut people off. Like I sometimes I don't listen. Like I listen to respond instead of listen, and then I listen afterwards, and then I'm like, oh, like maybe I should have said this instead. Like sometimes I don't really listen, especially when people start sounding the same, if that makes sense. Like if you
Okay,
start
I'm gonna pause right there. And then I'm gonna let it play. But you know what? See, I can respect that. I can respect that answer. You know, because I think for a lot of men, whenever they express their grievances, whenever women want men to really be open and honest with them and say, I really want you to communicate with me. I want you to share what's going on. I want you to be open and honest. Whenever men start to be open and honest, the conversation goes from, someone who you think, I'm thinking that she's listening to understand, or like she said, listen. I'm thinking that she's listening to understand, but actually she's listening to respond and to prove herself right. And for a lot of men, they find themselves being in situations where it's like, you know what? All right. She ain't even trying to see where it is that I'm coming from. And you know what? It's easier for me not to even say shit, because the minute that I do, it automatically falls upon deaf ears. But I can appreciate the fact that she actually said that and was transparent in that. So I give her kudos for that.
sounding basically like a red flag, I'm done. Like I can't do it no more. Like I don't like when people ask weird questions, like I don't know, like I don't know how to let stuff roll off my back. There you go. I don't like I can ignore really well, like I can cut people off really well, but like I am over things, but like I don't think that I forgive people like I should. Like I am over what they did, but like it's like you did this and then I'm not messing with you. Like and I think that sometimes that's problematic because you have to know how to forgive if you want people to forgive you.
Fair enough. Okay.
Fair
Now, why
enough.
would a
I
guy be
gotta give
happy
it
with
up.
you, Wendy?
Um, Once people get to know me, like I'm really a good person. Like I'm fun to be around. Like I am a good woman. Like I know how to treat a guy. Like I usually am very intuitive and I can like they say how females like they always with their intuition, but they can never sense when someone's unhappy. I can. Like I can sense when somebody feels some type of way. Like I can sense like if they're angry at something, like I can sense if they don't like something, and I think that that's something that would be good in a relationship.
All right, pause. I got to pause on that because she said she can recognize when somebody doesn't like what she's doing in a relationship, but then at the same time says, I don't know why I can't find the right one. What is it about me? It's like, yo, you know why motherfuckers don't be fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? But on one hand, you're saying you're so attentive, but then on the other hand, you you don't know. So I don't know, man. I'm confused. It's a lot. It's a lot going on here. It's a lot going on here.
Like, and I'm very like I'm not gonna say flexible because in some ways I'm not, but I am willing to compromise
We're gonna compromise
and willing to learn.
and willing to learn. Now, a couple things. Do you want the man to be in Las Vegas?
Preferably, but I'm not too sure if that's such a good idea because I haven't had the greatest dating experience out here. Because as I said, I haven't been intimate in 3 years, so that means I haven't met anybody in Vegas. Because the person that I was intimate with when I lived in Vegas, they live in LA. So, like,
Now this is on me. I ordered room service. Give me 1 second, Wendy. Talk to the cousins. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all.
no problem.
Kendra G struggle streaming too. Black folks.
You can just put it on that table, or can you leave that in?
People in the comments are wild as hell. Like, people in the comments are wild. I'm not even gonna respond to what's said, but like, you don't have to clown people. If you don't like the way somebody look, click off. Like, period. If you don't like the way I look, that's too bad. Yo bad.
Whoa, hold up.
Like, what? Like, who does that? Like, are these grown people that are sitting up here trying to clown somebody and don't even have a picture up on their profile when they probably look like who knows what? Like, ma'am or sir, like, that is very rude, and you do not have to do that to people who are putting themselves out there trying to get what they gonna get. Like, period. If you don't like it, that's too bad. But guess what? Somebody out there do, boo. Thank you.
Again, if you would have came on the camera ready, with your bra on, I mean, people in the chat, even as I be reading y'all's chats, but I know y'all though. But you know what I'm saying? But people in the chat, especially with a platform like Kendra G's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you're gonna have thousands of or hundreds of people in the chat just saying whatever. You got to ignore the people in the chat because they just dare to just troll and say whatever. But you weren't ready to come on. You weren't ready to come on the cam, and I'm still mad at y'all because I'm looking over here at y'all, and I'm wondering why y'all haven't told me, at least three three reasons why old girl is single. Hold up, man. Let me make sure let me make sure I'm not tripping real quick. Make sure my chat is the same on both sides. Oh my god. All right, yeah. Y'all silent over there. All right, I get it. Y'all being quiet. That's how I know. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, here we go. Get back into it.
Like, oh, don't leave us alone in here with her. She moving the camera again. So what? I was reading a comment in the chat, and I'll move the camera upside down if I want to. Like, who says stuff like that? Like, people on social media are wild. People on social media are wild. I
They
really
are.
hate social media. I really do. Like, it don't make no sense. Why do people think that they can talk to and about people the way they do? Like, who are you? Who are you? And I bet you the answer is nobody. I bet you
Nobody.
that's what the answer is.
Yeah.
Like, who are you to sit up
Who?
there and talk bad about somebody? Because I've seen other shows
Yeah.
where people are sitting up there talking crap about people who are basically doing what I'm doing here is putting
Right.
themselves out there on the
Right.
line because
Right.
they're trying to do something different in their
Right.
life to attract something different.
Yeah.
Like, that make people scared to put themselves out there, and that's not right.
It
That is
ain't.
not right at all. Like, I know I have flaws, and I know I'm not the most perfect looking person in the world, but guess what? I ain't got nothing fake. This is my hair. These are my
Kendra, she
eyelashes.
talk about you. Oh,
Thank you.
thank you.
Like, if you don't like,
Why is she talking about the house like that? Why she? Hey, why she talking about Kendra like that? She's like, look, I got my natural locks. I ain't come on here with that fake hair. Nah. Look at Kendra. Kendra bad. She like, damn, why you throw me? Why you throw me in there? I ain't done nothing. I'm trying to help you out. You the one that came on the show with no bra. You know what I'm saying?
The way I look, you can click off and wait till the next person come on. Period. Or wait till the next live. What?
Mm. Speak
Like
on
what?
it.
Like people are wow. Like that don't make no sense for somebody to sit up there and be trying to put themselves out there to find somebody, and then you got people. Oh, don't nobody want that, but don't nobody want you either because you're also on here.
Nah, that's probably a fact though. Don't nobody want them either. But still.
I'm sorry, Kendra. I'm so sorry. Apologies. I'm so sorry,
She's
but I just
hey,
don't like
she
when
was
people
talking
get
like it was
funny
her
talking
show
about people
though.
like that.
She was talking like it was her
People
show
always
though.
talk shit, so you can always respond. You got a couple of paid questions. You want it?
Sure.
Okay, it's your decision. I always at this moment I have to let the guests decide if they want. Okay. Little details by Derby said, ignore them, Wendy. 100. Okay. WAR said the angry black woman.
And there it go. Why am I angry? Because I'm responding to somebody talking shit about me.
Mm.
How does that make me angry?
It's valid.
Like I don't wake up in the morning mad. Like I
Nope.
wake up in my own home with my kids here with me.
Who else
Like
home would she
I
be
go and
waking up
drive
in?
to my job in my car. Like I don't like how am I angry because I'm responding to what somebody said about me? How does that make me angry? And I feel some type of way about people talking crap about people that they don't even know. Like you could pick something nice to say, or you could
Damn.
say nothing at all. Like, why does
Mm.
that make me angry? And that was what I was telling you about people getting the incorrect impression of me because I'm very much not an angry person. But if you say something to piss me off, guess what? You're going to think that I'm angry because you just pissed me off because you said something. Like, how does that make me angry? If it's another race of woman saying the same stuff, y'all don't say, oh, it's an angry white woman. It's plenty of white women on YouTube that talk shit and roll their neck too. What you gonna say about them? Nothing.
L double I
Yeah, yeah,
says,
yeah,
ignore
yeah.
us in the
Hey,
chat.
look. See. I get the impression. Now she's for her to be so self-aware, and you know what? I'm gonna shoot her some bail. I'm gonna shoot her some bail because most people are not, like social media savvy. Most people aren't. Most people use social media as a way to, connect with friends, to waste time, to troll and go back and forth with people in the comments. People use social media for the social aspect of it, not necessarily the business and the monetization part of social media. You know what I'm saying? And listening to her talk, I could honestly be like, you know what? I see why some of the dudes that you may have talked to in the past, like they just be like, all right, man, she just going off. Like, all right. Or she just talking too damn much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm man, I can't tell y'all how many times like I've, ran into women that, that I like. Maybe even the person who sent me the anonymous post saying that, she thought we was clicking. I don't know who it is, but I'm just saying, I've met women where they can be cool, but they just talk too damn much. And I just be sitting there like I be hella checked out. But they don't pick up on it. They don't recognize it. They don't recognize the fact that, like this dude, he really ain't listening to me. But it be about them talking about themselves. And for me, it's like, okay, it's good information to know. Good intel for sure. This is definitely helping me make my decision in terms of like, are you the type of woman that I would want to continue to have in my life, or do I need to put you somewhere else? And as much as she say that she's self-aware, like, I just don't get the impression that she's that self-aware. But let's keep going.
Listen to me. You got to tell them you had a big freak out here and you will be in a relationship in a week. Salute to you, though. Um, Ripples and Waves said, "You are very lovely. I wish you luck in a
Oh my
healthy
God, thank you.
relationship." That was nice.
That
Um,
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Office Jam said, "Periods." Okay. Um, Kendra, did you get enough for everyone? Oh, the food that I ordered. No. Okay.
I want some too, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's been a long day, child. Listen, I'm here by the grace of God.
Well, I appreciate you coming on and what you do. Like, I really, like, I just seen your show like maybe like a week or so ago, and I really love what you do. Like, I love the way you interact with people. Like, I love the way you check people. Like how you checked the girl who was with her mama or something like that. You
See,
had me
hold up,
dead.
pause. See, this is why I listen. And a lot of times I don't think that oh man. A lot of times I don't think that I think there's this perception that men just don't pay attention to women. I think there's this perception that men don't listen, you know. Now, she said at the very beginning that every time she catches her show, she's always working, she's always doing something, which would give the impression that she's been a fan of Kendra G for a long time, because she definitely has a lot of live streams talking to a lot of single people. But then she just said, I just saw you last week," as to say, like, she just ran into her content last week. So to me, I'm like, which one is it? Have you been listening to her for a long time? Or, you know what I'm saying, did you just catch her, last week? I'm just gonna keep pressing play and just keep going forward.
I'm so sorry. I seriously love your show. Like, I really do. Like, I've been binging it. Like, I love your show.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, listen, Wendy, you held it down. You wasn't no punk, so they know if they come for you, you gonna come from the back, which how it should be. I feel like that's why sometimes I have to act greasy with people because they do. See, this is what I've learned. It's like they're
Hold
attractive.
up.
We can't see their face.
Maybe I heard it wrong.
Like, I really, like, I just seen your show like maybe like a week or so ago, and I'm say,
Office Jam said periods. Okay. Um, Kendra, did you get enough for everyone? Oh, the food that I ordered. No. Okay.
I want some too, girl. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it's been a long day, child. Listen, I'm here by the grace of God.
Well, I appreciate you coming on and what you do. Like, I really, like, I just seen your show like maybe like a week or so ago, and I really love what you do. Like,
I just seen your show like a week or so ago. To me, that sounds like she just ran into her content, or she just got familiar with her content and started binging her content from there. Not that she's been a long time watcher, supporter. But I mean, that's how I interpreted that. I could be wrong.
I love the way you interact with people. Like, I love the way you check people. Like how you checked the girl who was with her mama or something like that. You had me dead. I'm so sorry. I seriously love your show. Like, I really do. Like, I've been binging it. Like, I love your show.
I appreciate it. I appreciate
Binging it, whenever you run into a new series that's really good, you typically binge it because you just ran across it. Not that you've been watching the show from the beginning. That's why I said I think she just ran into her Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Which one is it?
Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, listen, Wendy, you held it down. You wasn't no punk, so they know if they come for you, you gonna come from the back, which how it should be. I feel like that's why sometimes I have to act greasy with people because they do. See, this is what I've learned. It's like they're typing. We can't see their face. A lot of things that people say in the comment section, they will never say to your face. Like I've been meeting cousins, and I'm quite sure maybe I met
All
some
right, let's
cousins
see.
at
Let's.
events that don't
All
like.
right, we done with them. Let's move on to the next.
All right, Quinn.
Oh, let me get back. All right.
I can't hear you though. We gotta get your audio together.
Oh, 1 second. All right. Hopefully you can hear me now. Can you hear me?
No.
No.
Something wrong with
I can't hear you, baby.
Kendra
Just
G
have
struggle
regular
streaming.
audio. Why y'all got to be all podcast out? Just talk like everybody else.
I know.
Because maybe he got a podcast. Oh, you know what, Kendra? I don't like that. I don't like that because you know what? I got my shit right here. You ain't gonna be I'm a podcast, bro. Take those microphones away from those misogynistic men out here.
Come back on.
We could just have a regular conversation.
I know.
We can't hear you.
Okay, you know what? Hey, see, this is why it ain't. You can't make you can't make certain women happy because she was already getting mad at the old girl because you know what I'm saying. She came on, no bra on, wasn't ready. Let me get cute. We ain't even got to the Kendra Cam. You know, you jumping off and on the live. You doing all this shit. And was willing to give her so much grace. So much. But then, you know what I'm saying? You got my man right here now. Now my man definitely giving Poindexter vibes. Okay. Let's be for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean he just giving Steve Urkel vibes. You know what I'm saying? And hey, you know that's his vibe. But you know what? At least my man came on camera in a well lit room. He got his audio ready. He trying to get his audio right. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he come on trying to handle business, trying to find somebody that's gonna deal with him and him being, you know, Urkel, him being a Poindexter. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came on with a purpose. Old girl, she ain't come on with the purpose, but she want to get on him. But you know what? Let's keep going because I haven't watched this one. I only watched the first one.
Okay, hopefully you can hear me.
No. Fix your audio and we'll try you again. Brian, show me the room. Brian, show me the room.
We heard him. Kendra struggle streaming.
What's up with you? All y'all got these podcasts. You a podcaster too?
No.
Why you got a microphone and a headset?
This is how I do my job.
What do you do for a living?
Software engineer.
Okay. All right, Brian is your name.
So because see, this is what I mean. So because my man is a professional, you know what I'm saying? The automatic assumption was that he was a podcast bro. The automatic assumption was that, you know, he's doing social media when he's like, yo, like, nah, I do this for a living. Clearly she heard the audio. My man is on point. Lord Jesus Christ, man. It be your own people. But still, she was willing to give old girl all the grace in the world. All right, here we go.
Say that again? What was that?
Why? See, y'all doing too much. If y'all
No, what happened is I had the YouTube window open and I also had Yard Street open. So
and there's a way to just like everybody else call me. I don't even. How about this? I'm the host of the show, and I don't even have all that production
And,
going
and you know what? And you know what? And I think that's a problem too. If I'ma just keep it all the way real. You know, I think sometimes, and this is no shot. Well, people can take it however they want, but there's no shot at Kendra because clearly, you know what I'm saying. Like, she has a way bigger platform than myself for sure. Definitely will not argue that at all. At the same time, it goes to show how serious you are about your craft and what it is that you're doing. Are you reinvesting back into yourself? Because I mean, yeah, no, she ain't even at her career right now. She is somebody's hotel, which is cool. And I've seen episodes of her, with her backdrop, with her place in LA, which is dope, which is cool. But you can also tell that like the production value is very low. The audio is, just straight up from a phone. And I guess, if you're gaining a certain demographic of folks that, who really don't give a fuck. Hence why you had old girl that was putting on her bra in the middle of, her interview. But, you know, hey, look, man, I just think that like if you're gonna do something and you want to be taken serious about it, like you gotta be particular about the shit that you're doing, but and within reason. You know what I'm saying? But all right.
All right, I gotta make sure I hear you. Your name is Brian.
Yeah,
All right, Brian, where are you calling me from?
Philly.
Can you talk louder so I can make sure I can hear you?
Philly. I'm from Philly.
How old are you?
Guess.
Oh
Excuse me?
god, this nigga
Take
said
guess.
guess.
Brian, let me tell you something about me tonight.
Bro, ain't nobody
I'm
playing the
tired.
guessing game.
Okay, but I done been to three. I've been to countries and cities in 48 hours. I ain't got time to play no damn guessing game. How old is your ass?
41.
Okay, 41. Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have kids.
All right. Well, and you said you are a software engineer?
Yeah, that's correct.
Have you ever been married?
Nah, never been married.
And what's your zodiac sign?
Libra.
So we have Brian Philly, 41, Libra, no kids, software engineer, never married. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Wow, that's complicated. But I would just say somebody who's easy to get along with, someone who is yeah, easy to get along with. I think that's number one. Someone who's easygoing, somebody that can enjoy the same stuff that I enjoy to do, traveling, uh, can cook, clean. No, I'm just being facetious here, but just kind
Nah,
person.
bro. Hey,
For the
hey,
most
hey,
part.
look, man. If you want somebody that has some basic life skills, just say that. Just say that. You want somebody with some basic life skills.
Okay. You have a microphone, but I feel like I'm struggling to hear you. So you might just have to
That
talk a
is
little. Are you
really
streaming
weird.
this right now?
No, definitely
Kendra
not. No.
struggle streaming because I can hear this dude
What are
quite
your deal
fine.
breakers?
Man, that's a long list. That's a super long list. I'll just start with a couple ones. No drugs. I don't do drugs. No alcoholics. Uh, perpetual liars. Things like that. But yeah,
Do you consider weed a part of this no drug rule?
man, that's a tough one. I'm gonna say no, just because I've done it before. So it'll probably be legal soon. So we'll let that one pass. But
Well, weed is legal in a lot of states in America.
it's legal on the state level, but not on the federal level. But yeah,
Okay. So
yeah.
until it becomes federally on the federal level, that's when you will be
No,
fine.
no, I said weed's okay because I've done it before, so it's okay. But I don't do it regularly. Now, if you're like, if I can't get in your car and I can't breathe because you're like constantly smoking and high and you can't function without it, then that's a problem. But occasional casual social is okay.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Does she look a certain way?
Look a certain way. I mean, I think BMI got to be below 30. How about that?
Child, I think you might be the second person on the show who gave a BMI requirement. So
Yeah.
BMI is an individual sentiment is based off your height. And they asked about your age, but ultimately it's based off your height and how much
Right.
you should weigh proportion to your height. So I think 30 is considered to be obese.
It is. You're absolutely
Okay.
right.
So there's like there's obese and then there's extremely obese. So he's saying have so what you would do is if you don't know how to do this, there's a BMI calculator. And you will go, you could Google it, and it's gonna ask for your height and your age. But really it's gonna be based off your height. That's what it really comes down to. But they're gonna ask you your height and your age. And he is saying if you are over 30, you would not be an option for him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct.
Okay, then that's what he said. Can I ask for
Yeah,
your
you
height
know
and your
what?
age?
Let's stop
My
right
age
there.
is
Let's
41.
stop right there because I feel like when men say that oftentimes they are shamed for their preferences, this is almost on that same level as like, yo, nigga, why? Oh, you bring it up BMI, huh? When we notice that whenever it comes to the community, and our weight and our BMI and I mean you could really just say that about the United States in general. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're an overweight country. I mean, let's just be honest about that. But you know what I'm saying? I can't help but to feel like there was a bit of, shaming language involved in that. But all right.
One, my height is 5'10".
Okay, hold on. Let's get your BMI. Let's see what you working with.
See? See?
Since
My
we got this
BMI?
huh?
Sure, you can look up my BMI.
Okay, we're gonna do his BMI. BMI calculator. So I do gotta put in man. Um,
Uh-oh. He
all
about to
right,
be
let's figure
overweight
it
too.
out. So
Watch.
what's your height?
5'10".
Kendra don't
He's
be listening. He already
5'10".
said that.
Yep.
And what's your weight?
195.
195. Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna
Shit, it might,
Yeah,
it
he
might say
fat.
I'm obese. Who knows?
Yeah,
your
oh yeah,
BMI
no
is
no, you
28
obese.
There
and
you
your
go.
weight is in the overweight. But wait, I think that's different because you're a male. But either way,
I
it's in
hit
your
the gym though, so I don't count. Like I hit the gym. I
wait,
have
what
a
do you
high
mean you don't
muscle
count?
mass. I have a high muscle mass, so mine's
So
gonna be a little off.
a woman can be in the same position then as that.
Oh
It's
nah,
possible,
stop.
but yeah,
Stop.
unlikely.
Well, actually, you're
Stop.
under 30, so you are meeting the requirement you set. You're not 30. You said
Yeah.
under 30, you're 28. So technically, you are in the what you're required. But the fact that you're giving yourself grace, then you should give the woman grace.
Oh, I will absolutely. Like I said, mine is a little bit off because I go to the gym regularly, so I have a high muscle mass. But I think, when the majority of that is body fat, I
Okay,
think
okay,
that's
okay,
that's
okay,
a
okay,
little bit
okay,
different.
okay.
So what if he's over?
Okay. How? Okay. Because at the end of the day, I do realize that men's preferences are not the same. But for him to say that, like, he's not saying that this woman has to be sub 15% body fat, because I mean, if we're being realistic, naturally women carry more body fat than men. I mean, that's just a fact. Like, and I don't think that, a lot of men, especially the brothers, oh Lord, man, you know what I'm saying? Dudes really be caught up on that. As long as, you know what I'm saying, it's in the right places, then we all good, baby. As long as it's in the titties and the ass, oh my goodness. Oh, we good. The thighs. But once it starts to be, you know what I'm saying, for a lot of guys, in the stomach, the arms, like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of dudes don't be feeling that. A lot of dudes don't be feeling that. And I mean, again, the same way in which women can have preferences in terms of, income, height, things of that nature. Men should be allowed to have the same preferences as well and not be, shamed for said preferences.
BMI, but it's because of muscle.
I mean, that's it. I don't think bodybuilders are for me. I'm gonna be honest with you. Female bodybuilders are not for me. No respect to them. That's very difficult to obtain, and I'm sure a lot of people find that attractive. That's just not my personal preference.
See?
Fair enough. All right, BMI under 30. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
I could care less. No, I'm good.
You don't care about her money, so that means you're a
No,
provider.
sure, sure. We can. I
Most men
always
don't
say
care
I can
about
do it
women's
two
money
ways. We
like
can go
that.
50-50, and we can negotiate everything. Or if you broke, I shouldn't say broke, but if you haven't obtained that level yet
Say
where
it.
you're, uh, financially well off, I can accept that. That's okay.
Well, women don't like the sound of 50-50.
They
Some
don't.
don't. A lot of don't. A lot of them don't. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, but that's your plan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
What is that?
Kendra
Oh, you
Cam
want me
is
to
when you
stand up?
stand
Is
up
that what
and
it is?
your full body.
Full body? Yeah, sure. Hold on a second.
Okay. Yeah, you're definitely in shape. Well, you gotta move back. Okay, go back. We gotta see your legs. The whole
Take your
thing is,
headphones
well,
on.
actually, you told us your height, so we got a concept. Okay. No, you're definitely in shape. All right, Brian, do you want the woman to be in Philly?
Uh, I mean that's preferential. New York's not that far. DC's not that far.
Okay, Philly and New York. Could she have kids? No woman with kids.
I
Okay.
can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. No, I'm good.
Now you're 41. What if you met a woman that was your age but had an older child? Still a no?
Who says she got to be my age?
Okay, well, let's get to that
Uh
question. What's
oh.
the age
Uh
range you
oh.
want to date?
Uh oh. It's about to get real.
I'm gonna say 21 to what they say in the Malcolm X movie. Your age minus 7 or something. I don't know.
You want to go 20 years younger than yourself?
I said my age minus 7. I didn't say 20
No,
years
you said
younger.
21.
He
Oh
did
yeah,
say
no, I was
21
joking
though.
about that. No, I would say about no younger than like 10 years. So let's just say like 28 to my age.
28 to your age. Okay, so
Yeah.
28 to your age, but 28 to your age with no kids.
Or I'll say one. I'll say one. How about that? One child is okay.
You don't gotta listen. It's your life. So if you
No,
feel
no,
For
that's
real.
no. I think I was given like the idea. I think there's ideal and then there's what's realistic. So I'm gonna say one is okay.
there's a lot of women. I think there's this misconception that these women, everybody has a child. It's not true. There are women in that age category who don't have kids.
No, that's true. That's true. I'm gonna put it at one is
Okay,
acceptable. None is ideal. How about that?
there we have it. Okay, fair enough. When was your last relationship, Brian?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
About a month ago. Watch.
2 months ago.
2 months ago.
That
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
nigga probably hit something last week. He
Flaws
lying.
I gotta work on.
Yes.
Yo,
Man, it's
why
tough.
why yo, why people be stalling? Why people be stalling whenever you ask them a question and they repeat that same question back to you? Like people be stalling like crazy. But I be stalling too. Yeah, don't ask me nothing cuz I'm gonna ask that question right back just to make sure I got the context right.
Um. Well, you know what? I always say that I would like to improve in clothing department. I'll say really since 2020, working from home, working remotely, I haven't really been as motivated to invest in the wardrobe. So that's kind of an external flaw. Um, and
You ain't got to
geez,
be pretty.
I'm gonna just say I need to work on. That's tough. I'm gonna say that's something I need to work on. Just recognizing flaws that I have. I think a lot of times I find myself having discussions with people. Typically, I think I'm a little bit open, but maybe sometimes I could be a little bit um, more empathetic to other people's opinions. But that said, I don't think that I'm not a good listener, but I always can improve on that as well. And
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know what he just said. I don't know what he just said. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. Was he making sense right there when he was talking about his three flaws? Like that was some word salad right there. He was just he was like, man, I'm gonna just throw a whole bunch of words together and make it sound good. But I understand my man might be nervous. But yeah, no, I wasn't feeling that.
Man, how many did you say? Three?
Three. But I mean, I think that
I could
what
be
I
a
do
better
like
cook.
about
How
you is
about that? I'm not good at cooking.
okay. Well, what I do like about you is I mean, usually I say if you can't name three flaws, that is a flaw, but you kind of said it yourself too. So I like that you're self aware.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay. Now, why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Brian?
Why would they what?
Why would she be lucky to be with you?
Man, you know what? I'm gonna be very honest with you. I think being with me is just an experience. I like to just call it the BGD experience. Those are my initials. I'm living a life I think a lot of people could appreciate, enjoy, experiencing, and for the right woman, I'm willing to share that. So I think that's a
Mm.
big deal.
So,
And
what is the BDG experience like?
what is it like? You got to come find out. Now, I mean, it's hard to put into a jar. There's just so much to it.
Well, let me ask you a couple things. Are you going to kiss yourself one day?
Bro, I ain't getting that from my man. I'm not getting that. It's a lot to the BGE experience. Would y'all want to be a part of the experience? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. And this is not me hating. I'm just saying. Just how people be presenting on camera.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. So, are you looking for someone to experience BG for life, or you like rotating?
Nah, nah, nah. We're talking about that life experience. I mean, I think initially it obviously can be fun to do those things like traveling and different experiences. I've done a lot of different stuff. I'm open to doing new things, redoing some things that I've done because maybe it's new for her. So yeah, I think just really enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know how to do that, and so I'm willing to share that with somebody else. And
Okay.
yeah,
You got you got some paid questions.
some
So,
okay.
Kim said, 31, no kids. I own my own house, my own money, single. Yes, Brian, we are out here.
Oh, okay. Is that? I mean, that sounds cool. I don't know how to answer that, but it sounds cool. Yeah.
Well, she's proven that she's 31. She has her own house, she has her own
Okay.
money, and she's single. Now the question is, Kim, do you meet his BMI requirement too? Okay, what you
Right.
looking for BMI is because all that sound good, but if your BMI is over 30, he say he can't get with it. LII said there ain't no such thing as a big bone human being, but we just fat and stop it respectfully.
Who said
Respectfully.
big bone? Nobody said big
No,
bone. I
well,
said
people
high
are
muscle
talking
mass.
about. No, you said The BMI conversation sparked the some women, and this is true. People do have different body types, but for
Yeah.
a long time, Black people they've been blaming their weight on big bones. Now, big bones
Yeah.
is Shaq, okay?
Yeah.
Shaquille O'Neal is big bones. He's tall. That's the conversation. My brother, Dr. Ian, he has said this for years. No, Black people, you don't have big bones. That's not the reason why you're fat. So your bones are your bones.
Yeah, nah. Look at them
No, I
skeletons though.
definitely agree
Look,
with
look,
that.
look at the
Okay.
skeleton. Look at the skeleton. You know what I'm saying? From a fat person and a skinny person. When you look at the skeletons, when you look at the bones, the bone structures the exact same. Is the exact same. And if you was big bone, then you wouldn't. I don't know. At least in my logical brain here, you wouldn't have all the if you big bone. That means you probably got bigger joints, which means that you probably wouldn't have which would mean the more weight that you accumulate, your bone structure, your joint structure would be able to handle that. But the fact that people talk about hey, I feel aches and pains in my joints, But hold up though, you was big boned. The big bone should be able to handle all of that, which goes to show that no, people are not big boned. They just, can't back away from the fork. That's it. Just decision making. That's it. That's it.
Jerry said, Brian, you coward. Just admit you like them young. 21 is nothing to be ashamed about.
I mean, yeah, young is fine. I would never say that's a bad thing. I think it's more about maturity. I don't know if you've ever dated somebody that young, Jerry, but like I would imagine it's probably not as fun as some people might think. But yeah.
I will say this. Granted, 21 is legal. So by the law, you're not breaking any laws. But
No, not
I
at all.
think a man who is 41, who's only focusing on a 21-year-old, it's you want to mow her what most men want anyways,
All
y'all.
right, we about to wrap
Mow
this
her to
up.
all the things you desire because at 21 she hasn't probably had that much experience. She's young, she's impressionable. But I think if she's 21 years old and she's dealing with a 41-year-old man, he's paying every damn thing. She's doing it like there's no way. I don't think a 21-year-old woman will date a 41-year-old man and agree to 50-50.
As it should be. If I were to date someone that young, I would have zero expectations for them to pay for anything. Like, where are they getting that money from in the first place? So yeah.
Exactly. All right. Let's do it. Okay, Brian, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Yeah, I have a profile. Yep.
Okay. Now your name, is it Brian? Did you do something
No, it
original
should be
with it?
Brian.
Because
Brian.
Brian's gonna be hard to find. I know there's a lot of Brian's. What does your first picture look like?
Mm.
Brian, Brian. Do you have a last? Did you put your last name?
Davis.
Oh, you put Davis
All
in?
right, she's just trying to
I
figure
think so.
out. Okay, all right. I'm over that. All right, let's see. Let me come back to me real quick. All right, I think I'm gonna come back on, just on IG though, and play some music, man. I kind of feel a little vibey, a little bit. Probably the wine, but look though. Oh man, this was cool. This was cool. Again, if y'all enjoyed the live stream, man, put a couple hearts, drop some hearts or something like that in the chat. Do me a favor, come over to YouTube, please. Come to YouTube real quick and like the video real quick because it will give me just a slight little boost in the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Just to push the content out a little further. You know what I'm saying? Just come and like the stream. And just went through half of my bottle. Yeah, nah, for real. Yeah, nah. I'm definitely down to like the bottom of the wine here for sure. But tonight was cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know I'ma always get into it with y'all in the chat because we just see things from two different perspectives. But you know what? One perspective always plays out in the end, and unfortunately, it's not y'all's. But tonight was cool. It was cool to chop it up. I think I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come right back, just on IG, play some music for a little bit, kick it, chill, see who's still up, and all that good stuff. But with that being said, man, this has been episode 7 of the Overnighter podcast live stream. And, just remember, if there's anything that you ever want to do in life, remember that it requires patience, consistency, and most importantly, it don't happen overnight. See y'all on the next video. Peace. And I'll be right back on IG. So if you're on IG, don't go nowhere because I'm definitely about to come back and play some music. But we out.